Hi Southridge, my name's Kathleen McMillan and I'm the director here at the Child Care Center. Hey, this Mother's Day might look a little different for you. We can't go to the store to buy mom a gift and the kids aren't at school making their homemade gifts. But you know what? We've got you covered. And dads, this one's for you. It's Mother's Day, so take charge here and let's get this project going. Hey, you know what? We think your family rocks, and so we want to help you make a family portrait that mom is going to love. So what we need to do is start planning. Okay, let's get our supplies together. First of all, we need a surface to work on. So maybe you have an old picture frame, take the glass out, use the cardboard backing as your surface. That's an option. Or maybe you have some heavy paper or cardboard. Remember, it has to be strong enough to hold rocks though, so it needs to be quite heavy. All right, that's an option. Or maybe you have some plywood or some old paneling laying around. That's a great choice too. Just cut these things to the size of a picture frame because I guarantee mom is going to want to frame this. All right, or maybe you have canvas board or a canvas with a wooden frame that's left over from another project. Those are great options too. So once you've chosen your surface, you're going to take the kids out for a walk, and this is where the fun begins. All right, so remember, when we're working with kids, it's all about the process, not about the product. But this project is so simple, it's going to look great, don't you worry. Okay, so we're going to take the kids out for a walk and we're going to gather rocks that represent the family members. So what you need to do is plan an oblong flat rock for a body and a round flat rock for the head. That's all you really need, unless you want to get really complicated. Go ahead if you like, but we're just going to do simple this time. Then you might need some bark or driftwood or some sticks to use as a foundation for the family to stand on. Something really solid, you know. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Something solid for your family to stand on. Maybe some beautiful rocks you could use as a foundation as well. So gather these things that you need. Hey, if you have a pet, you might want to get a long skinny rock for a tail and some pointy ears and create your pet for your portrait as well. Okay, so once you've gathered those supplies, you're going to bring them home and you're going to arrange them in a tray. Okay, you want to get sort of the idea of what your picture is going to look like. So maybe you're going to put a branch down on the bottom or an assortment of flat rocks on the bottom, and then you're going to put your family members together. So kind of think about, you know, the bigger ones in the middle and then working outwards, or you can arrange it however you like. But just make sure that you get your family members cozy and close and leaning on each other, because that's what makes our families strong, right? So they're going to lean on each other, and we're going to tip the heads of the family members to lean towards each other, touching, being close and cozy. Maybe dad's head could lean on top of mom's head, and the kids' heads could lean on mom and dad's body. All right, and then you're going to take your glue gun and your glue sticks, or maybe wood glue. Tacky glue is a good choice. Those are your best choices. The glue gun dries quickly, so that's a great choice if you're short on time. If you have lots of time, you might want to use wood glue or craft glue because you have extra time to let it dry. So you're going to take the board that you've chosen, and don't forget, when you choose the size of your board, make sure that you choose rocks that are going to work well with the size of your board. Okay, so if you have a really small frame, you're going to want really small rocks. If you have a really big canvas, you're going to want bigger rocks. Okay, so you would glue your foundation on first, and then kind of start somewhere in the middle and start placing your family members. Lean the rocks in against each other, make them nice and cozy. Do the bodies first, and then add the heads and have them leaning on each other as well. And after you've got your family members in place, maybe your pet, you want to add a pet. Maybe if you have a cat or a dog, you get some pointy rocks for ears and a long skinny rock for a tail. I'll hold it a bit closer so you can see. right? And there you have it, your family. Your family rocks. Now we have a couple of other examples that I want to show you real quick. Here is a family. They're in their house. They love the ocean, so they put a shell beside their family. They're standing in their house with a roof over their heads. This is a cute one. This family just had a baby and they're going for a walk in the park with the baby carriage. And I took a marker and I drew the wheels and the handle from the stroller and the legs, maybe a little grass. There's a sun up here with some rays and a little tree with a few small pebbles for leaves. Really beautiful. You know, I think you can do this. It's going to be great. And we'd love to see a photo of what you create. Maybe you could send it to Southridge and we can post it and we can see what everybody's family portrait looks like. And don't forget, your family rocks. Okay, have fun.